What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is HeartDFS. If you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Do appreciate all the support. Trying to get to 500 subscribers during a giveaway once I hit that, and 300 plus Twitter followers. So definitely make sure to follow me on Twitter, HeartDFS. Putting up my extra prize pick plays as well as my NBA DFS core plays. Talked about Danny Green. He had a great game yesterday. Fortunately, we got screwed by Chris Paul, which did affect us on prize picks. He was a few short, had the worst game probably of his playoff career, 7 turnovers in the first half, had the same amount of turnovers as he did points. Absolutely brutal. Brunson absolutely smashed his PRA, 23.5. Talked about, really liked him. Luka smashed his assists. So we went 2 of 4 because CP3 missed. I know I said other 2 in the video. Harden, told you guys not to play him because he's a very risky one. Didn't get there. And then the other one was... who was the other one? He's averaged... sorry about that. Oh, Ayton. Ayton. So DeAndre Ayton misses it by 0.5. I talked about, it's the safer route if you go with his rebounds. PRA 27.5. If he doesn't get there points wise, what does he do? Gets there, gets 16 points, so he's under his points by, I think, was it a half or 1? But he gets, I think, 11 rebounds, so he's sitting at 27. His PRA is 27.5. Unfortunately, I missed that. We go 2 out of 4. If you did play the risky, Harden one, doing 2 out of 5. So not the best day yesterday, but looking to get back on the winning track today. I'd finally think today is the day we get 5 out of 5. Really like a lot of these plays. I mentioned this in my my video for DFS on DraftKings. Yesterday's games were both almost blowouts. Philly was up 15 and they're up 10 plus. A good amount of that game they won. The home teams both won yesterday, and then the Mavs were up 10 to 15 for a lot of the game and they won. It kind of blew out in the end. So it's one of those things. Maybe that trend continues today. Milwaukee's great at home. The Warriors are obviously great at home. I do think the Warriors game might get out of hand, so that might affect some of these props, but this is what I'm going with for today. Really like Drew's over points of projected 17.5. Excuse me. Hitting the past 2 versus Boston. Obviously, you can't really count the Chicago game. Giannis was able to do what he wants. They really didn't need Drew at all. It was pretty much a one-man show. So we look at the 2 Boston games, 25-19. Last game was a blowout, and he was still able to get there, as you can see. 36 minutes, 40 minutes in a blowout. Shot the ball 20 times the past 2 games. Hasn't really shot it well at all. Can't get to the free throw line a little bit. But it's just that minutes and the volume. He's a second-hand man to Giannis. They're playing at home. I do expect Drew Holiday to have a good game here. Steph over points. It's just, almost too easy for him to get there at home from the home crowd. He's playing, 40 minutes pretty much now that he's back from his injury. Shooting the ball 20 plus times a game. It's, he's the best shooter in the world. That's really all I got to say. Even with shooting the ball terribly, he's gone 27, 24, 30, 33, 27, 34. So unless this game does blow out like my feeling, he might not get there, but I do think, Steph's easily going to hit that. Really like the over on Draymond Green projected points. Once again, very risky with Draymond, so if you don't like that, you obviously don't have to play him. You can just make it a 4-pick play. But he really hasn't gone there the past 2 games. One, he got ejected, so he had 6 points. His line was at 7.5. Only played 17 minutes, got ejected. And the second game, he misses the whole... Where is he? So obviously, first game, 17 minutes. He's at 6 points. His line was at 7.5. Easy going to smash that. Got ejected. And then last game, missed about 8 or so minutes of the first quarter with that nose injury. Got 6. Could have got more. He, missed his wide open 3. Missed 2 layups. But I just like it. I like the home environment for the Warriors. I do think they're going to perform very well. And that means Steph's going to be getting his, Klay's going to be getting his, and then Draymond's going to be getting some rebounds, some assists, some points, just on the fake handoffs, the cuts to the rim. So I really like the Warriors for today. Really, really like them. The fourth one I have is over PRA for Desmond Bane. I do really think the day off, it really helps him here in this spot. Let's pull him up real fast. Past 2 games, horrendous, 11 and 12. Reason why, first game, he tweaked his back. Didn't shoot the ball well at all because of that back injury. Played 32 minutes, was 3 of 10. Just played horrible. The second game, there was some doubt that he would play. Ended up starting. I'm like, he is risky because he has that back injury, but I was like, I'm going to roll with him. Did nothing, absolutely nothing. Scored, I think, all 5 of his points in the second half. But 6 rebounds, which you do like to see. But it's one of those things. The day off, I do really think helped Desmond Bane. It was good to see him out there, playing 32 minutes. Obviously, he wasn't fully himself, not too involved in the offense. But I think, we can take advantage of this on PrizePicks and for even DFS purposes. He's going to be low on in DFS. Has that bounce back opportunity. Can get you close to 50 fantasy points if he's hitting his threes. Great 3-point shooter. So I just really like the opportunity to buy low on him. 23.5. He's a guy, as we can see, averaged 18 per game on the season. Almost 5 rebounds, almost 3 assists. As you can see, it's not too hard for him to get, at least 4, 5, maybe even 6 rebounds. And if he's hitting the shots, it's going to be a little bit too easy for him to get 23.5 points, rebounds, assists. They're going to need him to step up. Ja's pretty much been doing everything for them. I do expect Ja to come down a little bit in points of in terms of production. Desmond Bane to rise up, get back to the second hand man for the Golden State, or not Golden State, for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks is out, so they're really going to need to rely on someone to step up. I think it's going to be Desmond Bane, kind of like the Brunson thing. Brunson, 2 horrible games in a row. Obviously, Brunson wasn't injured, but 2 horrible games, smashed yesterday. Expect the same thing for Bane today. And then the last play I have right now is Klay Thompson over 20.5. I just mentioned, how I think the Warriors are going to perform extremely well today at their home stadium. Klay in the first 2 games, let's go to this little chart, graph, obviously hasn't got there, 15, 15, 12. Well, let's look at the reason why. Last game versus Denver, played 40 minutes, missed 2 free throws at the end, didn't shoot from 3 very well, kind of the floor game for Klay as of lately is 15 points. Before that, he was playing very, very well. Look at the next game, 6 of 19, 3 of 10 from 3, only 15 points. Next game, 41 minutes, 5 of 19, 2 of 12 from 3, 12 points. So even when he's shooting horrendous, he's been pretty much at 15 points. They're playing at home. He's playing the minutes. It's Klay Thompson, probably the second best shooter ever, or top 5. 20.5 when at his worst, he's been at 15 points. So if he hits a few more shots, just easily doable. I just really like the Golden State guys for today. These are my 5 picks. I'm going to be putting out another 4 to 5 pick play on my Twitter later today. I know the games start pretty soon, so I'm going to put that out pretty soon. But I do like, going with the Golden State guys. But I also do think there's some other guys we can take advantage of. Like, where is he? Al Horford points, I like the over on there. I don't mind the over on Bobby Portis points as well. Brandon Clark's is a little interesting. There's some 3-point mades I do like, stuff like that. So these are the 5 picks I have right now. Holiday over points, Steph over points, Draymond over points, Desmond Bane over points, rebounds, and assists, and then Klay over points as well. 5 picks for today. If you liked the video, please like. Do appreciate all the support. Comment any picks you like. Follow me on Twitter. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later today on my Twitter. Peace.